Jeffrey here, back, and we're back to a new regular show review. And if you haven't last one, go and check it out. And we're back with the next 3 episodes of season 7 of regular show. And we start with another good one, and it starts with Mordecai, Rigby, and Skips on the roof doing some new tiles. And yeah, Rigby actually having Mordecai's birthday present, but then he overhears Mordecai just saying of how he's just been not liking Rigby's gifts. And we see in the past, which, yeah, the past birthday presents, yeah, I can kind of see why he wouldn't like the birthday presents. And yeah, we could just see what he got Mordecai. Yeah, not exactly that great, which he's going to have to get a new birthday present for him. And he's trying to think of what could be a good present. And then after so much eating and drinking, he then thinks that he can give him a video game, which gets to the store and sees that this game is cost $60. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of games nowadays. That kind of feels real, I would say. The price of $60 for a game. That is pretty real nowadays, right? Because of how expensive games are actually getting. So, yeah, that actually feels pretty real. Legit. And yeah, he's just trying to find some games, but they're just too expensive. And then, yeah, he goes to the coffee shop, and Eileen is wondering what's wrong. Which again, he's just trying to figure out a birthday present. And then he sees this guy that says that he could help him, and yeah, he pulls out all these different things and showing this advertisement of this guy and how he worked at games a game station studio before, and they were trying to come up with an idea for a new game. And of course, he was a janitor. And again, just how he says of how anybody can make a game. I mean, that is true. That is true. Anybody can make a game, right? Anybody can be able to make a game. So yeah, that is true. And yeah, even pointing to Rigby, well, his cell phone, the TV is pointing to him as well. And yeah, of course, Eileen is like, that advertisement was so not well done, and like, there is no way that you'd be able to do anything, like, fall for anything with that. But yeah, Rigby managed to go up on the offer and doing all these different challenges as well. Rigby's having to do in order to be able to learn how to do video games. And yeah, very interesting challenges for sure. Like, I don't know exactly what these are for to help him, figure out of making a game. But apparently, the test wasn't also great for him. But yeah, he is ready to do making of the game and putting on these cool helmets too. And yeah, we see how he's actually designing the game and at the park and all these obstacles too, which they're having to run because there's bugs chasing after them. Which yeah, Rigby gets hit with one of the bugs, and the guy actually sacrifices himself. And yeah, it's still just while he's trying to climb on the house, he's end up getting hit with more bugs, and he remembers his training and fights off the bugs and manages to win. And of course, he thinks the guy died and closing his eyes and his mouth too, but no, he's not actually dead. But yeah, he ends up getting the game, and of course, Mordecai is wondering where he's been, and yeah, says that he's got him something, and yeah, he plays the game, and it's very short, like literally just a few seconds, and yeah, it's just a very funny way, I would definitely say. Another good episode, and yeah, again, he did enjoy the present though as well. And we go to the next episode, and it's another good one. And yeah, it starts with the guys watching these videos, and yeah, pretty interesting video. And yeah, Benson seems like he's caught him on the act. But then they pull up this cat video, and yeah, of course he's like cat video. Like he's never seen a cat video before, and yeah, they're all sneaking out. And the next day, yeah, they're all waiting for Benson because he's the one that's not on time. And yeah, apparently he's been staying up all night watching cat videos, and even has this one on his phone. And yeah, he's gonna go and get a new phone. Which, yeah, they're wondering what about the assignments that they need to be given. And yeah, Benson says that Pops is in charge. And talking about doing this dance was, yeah, blaming it on Mordecai and Rigby, which of course they're gonna have to go and try to get him out of this. And yeah, we just see Benson just laying on the couch, has, a rough facial hair face. His eyes are bloodshot as well. But yeah, he is addicted to these cat videos. And then his actual cat jumps on top of him and spills his cereal, which he just tries to reach for it. And yeah, him just pouring the cereal from the box and the milk from the carton into his mouth. And yeah, he then sees this advertisement, which, yeah, when he gets there, they're actually going to be of the actual studio of where they make these cat videos. And yeah, they get him into this suit, those suits with the balls on it. And yeah, they're making him play as a cat. And yeah, this guy is diabolical, I would say. And yeah, Mordecai and Rigby try to come to Benson, and yeah, just say that he's just going absolutely crazy, I would say. And yeah, they go to the lady at the studio, and yeah, they get security, and they knock Rigby and Mordecai out, and yeah, they get the soaps on. And then they get transformed into cats, which I do like the design. And then they try to find Benson's door, which, yeah, his name has been changed. And of course, they're being played with as well. Just like climbing on these curtains and then going into the bathtub and with these balls of yarn. And they end up in the laundry room and finding Benson. And yeah, he's trying to get them to snap out of it, that they come to rescue him. And again, this guy is just evil. I mean, they even say this guy is sick, like for real, and even uses a laser. And yeah, literally trying to kill them because there's fire. And then having this dog, a toddler, and a vacuum cleaner, which then they break through the window. And yeah, they got these different things ready to pound this guy. And yeah, then he starts sparking, all glowing purple. And apparently, he was a cat this whole time. And yeah, he's being taken away by animal control. And yeah, Mordecai and Rigby are apologizing to Benson. And of course, he's angry. And he's like, "You're lucky I didn't, have any kind of permanent effects." And right when they're about to leave, he starts licking himself and walking like a cat. Then we are on the third episode of this review, and it's another good one. And yeah, it starts with the gang playing some football, and it starts raining, which of course and storming, so they're gonna have to leave. But yeah, Mordecai and Rigby and High Five Ghost and Muscle Man decide to play while it's storming. And again, the whole saying of "you'll get struck by lightning," which yeah, but if it's storming and I'm outside, yeah, I want to get inside. I don't want to be outside when it's storming, when it's thundering or lightning. And yeah, of course, Benson and Pops and Skips are watching as well while they're playing. And yeah, High Five Ghost and Muscle Man just celebrating, and they end up high fiving each other and getting struck by lightning, and yeah, end up in the hospital. And yeah, of course, Muscle Man can remember everything except for High Five Ghost. Yeah, they don't remember anything about each other. And yeah, of course, the doctor is saying that they have a bit of an amnesia, but it's a different kind of amnesia. It's a kind that is basically making them forget about their whole friendship. And of course, they're gonna have to try everything they can to remember, get them to jog their memories on each other, and telling them different things about them and their saying about their different routines that Mordecai and Rigby do and what Muscle Man and High Five Ghost would do. And yeah, driving on top of the golf cart. And first, he's not so sure about doing his shirt over his head, but then he starts enjoying on it and eating some wings. And then, yeah, they made a tape, which, yeah, has different clips, different moments from the different times. And yeah, like when Muscle Man got married, him wanting High Five Ghost to fade him until he passes out, and pranking him as well. And yeah, High Five Ghost doesn't really isn't really laughing with it. And then when it comes to Muscle Man just putting on too much of the sun stuff, sunscreen on him. And yeah, Muscle Man wants everybody to give it to him straight if they think he's, you know, cool to be around. And yeah, he just wants to step it up for him. And, just to get things right with High Five Ghost. We see High Five Ghost at his house, and yeah, his brother comes over to him, saying that Muscle Man's at the door, and yeah, telling High Five Ghost on doing a high five, and yeah, they do it outside. They get struck by lightning again. They end up in the hospital, but yet they don't remember each other, and yeah, you just gotta feel bad. Can't help but feel bad for Muscle Man. Like again, Muscle Man just still doesn't want to give up on their friendship. And yeah, High Five Ghost is leaving, and yeah, of course, Muscle Man is crying, and then he realizes the crash pit, and yeah, he goes out of his way to dig up the old crash pit, and while High Five Ghost is packing his things, and yeah, apparently he is too late. He's heading to the bus station. He's been told, or he gets told, and yeah, Muscle Man is saying, "Why don't I drive you to the bus station?" And yeah, they drive to the crash pit instead. And while they're plunging into the crash pit, memories flash back into their minds. Yep, the memories flash back into their minds, and yep, they do remember each other. They remember everything now. And they managed to use a grappling hook to get out. Again, really good on for them to remember each other's friendship. And High Five Guys thanking Muscle Man for not giving up on their friendship. And of course, Muscle Man cracking a "my mom" joke as well. But yeah, really good episodes here. Like to know what y'all think? Catch you next one.